What's good? What? Goody. You already know who it is. Who? Niecy. Niecy who? You gonna stop playing with me. Funny. Niecy the Shoe Vlog. You already know who it is. You already know. If you are a returning subscriber, hey my babies. Mwah. And if you are new to all the greatness of greatness, you just don't get ahead yet. Let me tell you what you gotta do. Like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Ring the notification bell. What? All right, y'all. Let me tell y'all before we heard. Y'all know I'm very much long-winded, right? So that's why I be doing my vlogs, because that's where I just get all my everything out to y'all. But I recorded this whole me preparing myself for Black Friday, just like a light work of like my busy day of me having to go to work and wake up the next morning at 5:30. I recorded it, y'all. I'm sorry. Listen, it's just not happening. When I tell you it's just not happening, it's not happening. I'm talking about down to my I can't get my videos to play, down to I need space. I cleared my space, down to my editor app that I use not working. So beyond me, okay? So just to let y'all know, we have 2.5 more weeks before Black Friday, and when I tell y'all, it's just literally any 4-quarter babes right now. Y'all know when we say 4-quarter what it means. If you a future boss babe, 4-quarter is, you know, that last quarter of the hoorah, of the shebang, of the, you know, not the rendezvous, because if you was rendezvousing the whole, you know, whole first, second, third quarter, shame on you. But yeah, 4-quarter is literally like crunch time, Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, you know, what is it, Small Business Saturday, you have the holidays coming up, you have so much stuff, y'all. So 4-quarter is literally crunch time. I do have a new collection coming out, you guys, so definitely stop right now. Make sure you go right now to my business page, check out. We got a little sneak peek, but it would be dropped like anybody who's all my doll mails, my mail dolls, that's what I call them. Mail dolls are anybody who's subscribed to our emailing list. You guys will get like the actual drop, the actual like the full look of what's tea on Monday, okay? Monday 12 p.m. okay? So don't forget, everything else would definitely be dropped by Wednesday the latest, but we're probably gonna push it for Tuesday. We're gonna see, we'll let you know. All right, so as you guys can tell by the title of the video, five mistakes that I made in my first year of business. As you guys know, if you don't know, on the 29th, y'all, is our anniversary. 1 year, officially 1 year in our business, and I'm so happy. Thank God. I am so blessed. Like, thank all of my doll babes, honestly, who subscribe to my channel, who follow me on TikTok, who's follow me on my business Instagram page, who follow me on my personal page, who definitely bought from me. Thank you guys so much. Who shared my posts. I love you guys so much. Don't forget, y'all, we definitely have our giveaway coming up on 11/29. 11/29. The giveaway, the winner will be dropped on 11/29 at 11:29 p.m. Okay, so don't 11/29. It's easy, it's simple. Mark it down, put it in your calendar, put it in your bookmark. You don't want to miss it. Okay, I'm so excited and so happy. Again, thank you guys. All right, so go ahead, like I said, let's get into the freaking video. Okay, so now first off, the title says the title says 5 mistakes that I made my first year in business. But I don't really look at these things as mistakes, or, I mean, they failed, but for me, I use fail for like a different meaning for me. And it's so crazy how, I had a guest that came in, at my job, and we just was like having like a conversation. She's very successful, and she, you know, she was just like, in so many words, like she encouraged me so much, because she was just like, it's so crazy, like, you know, the age that you are, and the things that you're doing, a lot of people see those things at 40, you know what I mean, in their late 30s, you know what I mean? So I'm very excited, but she taught me something, and it's so crazy. I always looked at it that way, but when she put it in words, it's like okay, that's how I felt about it, if that makes sense. So fail for me is first attempt in learning. So that's the meaning of fail. So my 5 failures, and I'm just giving you 5. I'm sure I had more, but again, I know I do not look at these things as mistakes. And if they're mistakes, you can call them mistakes, but I don't look at them as like what other people probably would look at them as fail or whatever. I don't look at it as that. Like, I learned something, so I'm on to my next step. Boom, I got that. That's something I'm not going to make again, all right? So let's get into it. First mistake, and yes, I'm going to be looking down, y'all, because y'all know I need my notes long-winded. First mistake is throughout the pandemic, I was not consistent. Through the pandemic. I literally shut down, and I really wish you guys could have seen that vlog. When I was kind of, like I told you guys, my last video I was trying to get posted, because I felt like I went in depth on, like, y'all know I'm very honest. I keep it a stack. If I cannot give y'all my whole honesty, then I'm just not gonna give it to y'all. But as far as the pandemic, I felt like, y'all, I'm the girl that's like always had a job. And if I'm in a certain situation or place that I cannot get a job, I need to find one. I need to figure out what's the next step, because what I'm not about to do is I'm not about to depend. Like, that was my biggest thing. I do not like depending on other people. So for me, I was raised of like having a job. I literally was working when I was a teenager. So for me, when I was out of a job, not because I didn't want to, not because I was sick or something was wrong with me, because everybody's out of a job. It was different. So throughout the pandemic, I was not consistent. Crazy part about it is y'all, through the whole pandemic, I think my last day I worked was in February, March, April, May. I think I went back to work in June. So that was like 4 months, 4.5 months, like 4.5 months, I think it was. And throughout the whole 4 months, I had the most traffic on my sale ever. Like, ever. Through the whole pandemic. But I'm crazy to say that, because I grew up religious. I grew up like believing in God. But like I listened to I was listening to a speaker, and he said, it's okay, it's good. Anybody can have faith when, you have a job, when life is up, when your relationship good, when your family good, when you making money. Everybody can have faith. When your faith is tested, when you know what type of faith you got, is when you are put in those trying times. And I feel like I failed. So again, what was fail for me? Fail was first attempt in learning. And I learned that I served no purpose in putting myself down or feeling like stuff wasn't going to happen, or because I'm a perfectionist kind of girl, and when you don't have nothing to perfect, it's hard. So for me, it was like one of those things where and it's so crazy. Again, I can't stop saying it, but the whole pandemic, every single thing in every aspect, and myself, it's like I learned myself through that pandemic. Like, the minute I got out of that, whatever that thing, like, and I was depressed, to be honest with you. I feel like that's what it was. I was in a form of depression. Once I got out of that, like, I literally, the next day, stuff just started, like, literally happening. And I also learned how to take risk. I learned how to take risks. I'm not a girl or crew. It's weird. Like, I take risks, but I'm not like going overboard. I feel like, yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be. And that's the thing with entrepreneurship, you do not know. You don't know if your business is going to flourish. You don't know, right? If you guys watched my last video and I told you guys what was the meaning of entrepreneurship, you're taking a big risk on life in the hopes of getting a profit. So with that being said, because we don't know that, and with that being said, all of that kind of plays a part of, what we do, the field and the goal that we're trying to go on. And to be honest with you, and I said it, I don't know if I said it, but I don't want to be mean. And if I am, I'm not sorry, but it's the truth. This is not meant for everybody, okay? Not because also too, when you go through stuff, you feel like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give up, it just wasn't for me. No, push yourself through that. If you push yourself through that and you still wanna focus on what it was that you was in before, you know, all that, before you start self-doubting yourself, go and do it. Like, that should be the answer. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. So for me, I definitely was not consistent with my business through the pandemic. I felt like, honestly, the pandemic would have been my highest sales. Black Friday would have been nothing, literally, for my business. I felt like my business through the pandemic would have been, numbers was up, but, and then another reason why people was not able to buy was because I shut my account down, basically, where you could have just browsed my site, but you wouldn't have been able to pay for my site. Again, a bunch of self-doubt, a bunch of not having faith, and literally everything I do now, I walk on faith. I walk on faith. Okay, man, I wanted that bad. I wanted that bad. If I got $1 and something cost 75 cents, that leave me with 25 cents, guess what? I'm gonna push that shit through. I'm gonna figure out how to make that 25 work, because that's how bad I want it. You know what I mean? Next thing on the list was I was not charging shipping. I was not charging shipping for my items. I was not charging shipping for my items. Y'all welcome, dolls. Y'all welcome. I know y'all was like, what? Like 000. Oh, I want that, y'all. I was not charging shipping on my products. So what that mean? It was coming out of my money. When Shopify take that money out by the end of the month, they was coming out of my pocket. And that's okay. I mean, it ain't, but nah, I'm telling y'all, and I always tell y'all things for you guys to try your best not to make the same mistakes. So in your Shopify account, I'm gonna go and my next video after this, I'll post it probably the same day, or the day. This is coming out today's Wednesday, so Thursday. So I probably posted the how to build a Shopify account Thursday or Friday. So in Shopify, where it says like your shipping details and all that stuff, I watched like the YouTube tutorial on how to set my Shopify account up, and it was very detailed. But I feel like because it's a website, because it's like literally from top to bottom, I watched one person. I didn't go and I watched somebody else because I felt like, oh my God, this is a whole hour, to watch, you know what I mean? And that was an hour to watch. That wasn't an hour for me to actually set my website up. It took me like 4 or 5 days to actually set my website up. And I still miss stuff. I still miss stuff. In a year, I'm learning. I'm literally still learning things. It was something also on my site where, because you guys know I sell shoes, and I have to pick, you know, my sizes, my color, and kind of like separate it so they can pick a color and a size, or a color detail and a size or whatever. The way I was setting my variants up was all under one. So basically, if somebody had wanted to click, literally did not. People was honey, they was like, what? 000. I know people was like that. So I wasn't charging for my shipping. Okay, so make sure. Another thing is, guys, I test my site, but I didn't fully test my site. So when you done, I don't know about anybody else e-commerce, but I know for Shopify gives you an option when you're done setting up to like send yourself, or like you do a like kind of like a ghost, like where you kind of like ghost purchase. So it's not really showing up on your analytics or nothing, but you can kind of like test your stuff. So I tested it, but I didn't actually go through the whole process. Once I kind of see, okay, I can click this, I can do that, it sent me here, it'll buy out now, and then I did it, and then that was it. I didn't actually go when I didn't click, like, you know, my different shipping prices and all that stuff. So definitely send yourself, if you can do it with any other e-commerce as well, definitely test it. I'm talking about top to bottom. I'm talking about your shipping details. I'm talking about your statement, your mission statement. I'm talking about your landing page. I'm talking about your actual shopping page. I'm talking about your variants. I'm talking about every single thing, your prices, honey, all of them. Okay. Number three is I spend a lot of time. I spend a lot of time and a lot of money, most importantly. I spend a lot of money boosting my Instagram business page. And if you're new, then you're probably like, oh, what? You're supposed to boost your page. No. You're not supposed to boost your page. I spent literally in a year over $500 on just like boosting my page. Not playing. Another thing is guys, when you're watching a lot of these things, because you're watching them on YouTube, a lot of things are not going to be as detailed, especially if you don't kind of message a person and kind of like, you know, if it's not like a influencer and they actually care about what they're putting out, and you can actually ask them, they can give you help. A lot of these things, we're going to give you the basics, but at the same point in time, because it's just a 15-minute, 20-minute, 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes clip, a lot of things we're definitely going to miss out on. So with that being said, when I first started boosting my page, I thought I was promoting my page, and I was watching a bunch of people that talked about, you know, how create ads are the thing. Facebook ad is it. Facebook ad is in. Facebook ads. And when you have a business page, it kind of just gives you like that option right there to say boost or like promote. And if you click it from there, the only thing you're doing is just getting traffic to your site, not to your site, because a lot of people don't even click on your site. They'll go on your like Instagram page, but not actually on your page. The reason being is because you're not actually being detailed or exact. I guess this is the word. That's not even the word I'm looking for, but you're not targeting exactly who you basically want to. That's not even the word I was looking for either. But we're gonna go with it. You're not targeting exactly who you're supposed to be, or who you need to be targeting. For instance, like you need to be targeting. You need to know, number one, who are you targeting? You know, who's your customers? Who are your community? You know, for me, I'm and that's another thing too for me. I'm still learning how to like narrow my target, because I love, you know, working moms, you know, young moms, young, you don't have to be a mom, like girls in their 20s and their 30s that love to go out, that have a good time, or just love fashion influencers. So again, even within that's still kind of like a big branch of market of people, you know. So I still have to narrow down as far as like their style, their fashion, where do they like to go, what do they like to do. Like, it's so much stuff. So with that being said, how do you do that? You have to go and get a few, you go to facebookbusiness.com, and you create your page, like your business Facebook page, not your actual page where you're showing your products, but go to facebook.com, and then it shows you like your pixel. So it shows you like how to look for your customer base. So when you're looking for your customer base, try to still narrow down as much as possible, because if you're too broad, you're reaching out to too much people, and if you're too small, you're reaching out to too little bit of people. So you have to know exactly who's your target audience. To my target audience, that's what I was looking for the whole time, y'all. This is ridiculous. So you have to know who your target audience is. All right, very, very important. Don't just click that promote, because you literally wasting your money. When you click that promote, you have men, you have women, you have babies, you got kids, you got young kids, you got old grandma, you got granddad, you got everybody, great grandma, sister, brother, uncle, nieces, cousin. You got all of them on that page looking at this one thing that they're not interested in, because you just promoted your page. It just sent out to like everybody, and it's probably gonna be people that's actually in your news feed. And if you're new to your business, and especially your if you're using your business, if you're using your personal page and you turn it into a business page to promote, they're literally just targeting people on your on your Instagram page. And most people on your Instagram page, for the most part, is not, especially the ones that's adding you back, like who are following you, because that's the most important part. They're not like a lot of business people. They're not like a bunch of entrepreneurs or people who are interested in the stuff that you're in. So, and honestly, like for me, I have like a bunch of dudes on my Facebook page, Instagram page, and I'm trying to really like get all the way behind, not all of them, you know, because they got girlfriends and sugar mamas and wives and aunties and mamas and stuff. So honey, y'all can buy, but I want more females, because that's who my shoes are for. My shoes are for females on my page, right? So definitely learn how to target your audience. Number 4 is I forgot / I procrastinated on like minor supplies for my business at the last minute. So I felt like I had like all this time to like, you know, get like tape. Well, I had tape, but not like the actual shipping tape that I really needed. To make sure like my boxes, because I sell shoes. I have different variety of boxes for different shoes. some of my shoes was not able to fit my boxes that I ordered from USPS. So my ink, I felt like, well, my ink I ran out of on like my second order because I procrastinated. So all those little minor things, once we, you know, like, and that's the thing about business, you're never gonna learn everything. But the minute you feel like, okay, for right now, my T's are crossed, my I's are dots, I can move on. Let me just, you know, and make sure you have a list so you can kind of check off that list as well. And also too, I wasn't organized as well. So I was literally like every freaking where. Now I'm very organized. I have notebooks for this, for that, for certain, and I have like sticky notes. My sticky notes I pin up like on my wall for every day, and every day I need to have those things down. You know what I mean? Or the majority of those things like done for the day. And don't overwhelm yourself either. For me, y'all, honey, that's so said, so done. But for you, don't. So make sure you have all of your minor supplies. Don't feel like, okay, well, I have time to do this or I have time to do that. Because when you actually do get your order, and because you're learning so much stuff. You're learning marketing, you're learning branding, you're learning pricing, you're learning shipping. You know, you're learning what entrepreneurship is. You're learning about your products. You're learning vendors. You're learning so much things. So by the time as your actual ship, like, you know, you get that shipment come, you feel like, okay, I got it. Then you stand there for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I knew what I was supposed to do. But then when it happened, I was like, okay, where do I start? You know what I mean? So don't feel like that. And for me, because I'm so big on my service and customer service, the longer I sit here, have to figure out what I need, how I need, I have to go get this, I gotta go get that, I'm missing this, I'm missing that. That's more time that my customers are waiting on their package. And I'm sorry, I really care about my customers like that. Like, because when I want my stuff, I want my stuff. Like, I want my stuff. When my card say, chicken purchased, and I got no order, I need to know, literally, in less than, I'm going to give you 10 hours props, son, to say my orders were shipped, unless it was a Sunday or Saturday, you know, but whilst that, you know, and don't get me wrong, because, you know, you do have other companies that are slam fucking busy. And for me, I cannot wait till I'm slam busy. But when I do get slam busy, y'all just know we're going to still have shit in place from all my customers to know like they're being handled and taken care of. Because I feel like that's just the best feeling in the freaking world. Like, seriously. Last but not least is I felt like I could have done it all by myself. I felt like not done it all by myself, because I definitely listened to a bunch of YouTubers. My first person I watched was Glenna Zante, that kind of gave me that like inside of like wholesale and all that stuff. She a boss, period. I started watching like girls like her, Bougie, what's her name? Bougie Barbie, honey, for young and a hustler and getting it, period. So I started watching girls like that. So I didn't, when I say on my own, no, I didn't just sit there and say, okay, this is the website, this is my Shopify, I got this, let me do it. I watched other people that's doing the same thing I was doing, but as far as when I realized like, okay, I tried it, this is nice, but I can do it a little better. You know what I mean? Like, I can just a little more work. And because, you know, we are new to the game, sometimes you go ahead and check prices. I already told you guys, Viver.com, y'all. Like Viver, I think it's Viver, one of those. They have literally like graphic designers, logo makers, label makers. Like, they have all those people on your site, on that site that like helps you for damn near every and anything. I think they have like social media managers as well too. Like, they really have like a lot of stuff for nice prices, literally for nice prices. So I said that to say, like, when I first started my my website, and I'm gonna do like a little like look back at like my business and all that stuff too, because I feel like it's just gonna be, I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm going to cry. Like, I'm going to like really boohoo and cry, because I had to say when it came down to my so my first website, when I first started my website, like I said, certain things was like cute or whatever, and it's still things that I definitely want to tweak on my site because it could be better. But from what I started off to now, like as far as my wording, as far as like my format and all that stuff, y'all, when I first started, it was like cute, you know what I mean? You can tell, I feel like you could have told like it's a new website, you know what I mean? Like, this somebody that's probably did the website themselves. That's how I felt. Like, other people was like, oh, no, but then I always kind of went back and kind of like tweak it, and then I was like, you know what, let me just go check Vibber, whatever it's called, and I got a very nice price. And when I told you, this man gave me exactly what I wanted, even as far as the shop sign in the middle, and where you can kind of like scroll up, you know what I mean, and kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but my format is definitely different and definitely something I do love. Once I can get my pictures on it the way I really want it, I feel like it would be perfect for me. And then also too, like, I always watch, like I said, these girls that's doing the same thing I'm doing, but I feel like you need people. For me, I'm learning, like, I want people around me that's doing 10 times as more work that I'm doing, because I feel like once I don't never want to feel like I'm the smartest person in the bunch, or I feel like I don't really have nobody kind of to turn to, in a sense. So for that, and you cannot, in my opinion, I don't go to non-business people for business advice. Now, advice period, I would take it, but when it comes down to business, I'm gonna take that from somebody that's doing it, did it. You know what I mean? If you did it, that's even good. But if you're doing it, I'm definitely gonna take advice. Somebody that's never been in the game, why would I ask you about it? Like, you never had a chicken sandwich, but I'm gonna ask you how a chicken sandwich tastes. That don't really make no sense. So I want to be like, so make sure you're around people that's motivated, around people that's doing the same thing that you're doing. Find yourself a mentor. I have a mentor. I'm looking for a new mentor, to be honest with you guys, but I have a mentor. I'm looking for like some type of accountability partner or manager partner, accountability partner. I was looking at, like, when I heard about it, and when I heard like it was something actually called accountability partner, I don't feel like I need somebody to keep me accountable, because like I'm on my stuff, but when it comes down to like keeping me on track, like, no, get up right now, you know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm good on that, but that extra 5 minutes that I kind of like do like this, like in between, like in and out, I don't like that feeling. I just want to get up and I just want to do it. Honestly, I feel like with me saying that, I feel like that should be enough for you. Says get up and do it. How about that? When you watch this video again, get up and do it. Yeah. I think that is basically it. So those are my 5, y'all. My 5 mistakes that I made in my business. Again, if you guys are new to entrepreneurship, if you are in the process for 2021 and getting your business together, these are the mistakes that you do not want to make. Okay, again, there's so much other, and that's another thing too, guys. With entrepreneurship, we're gonna make so much mistakes. We're gonna make so much mistakes. You think that's the mistake I'm gonna make? Child, wait for next year. But I'm excited, I'm happy. What I would not do is I would not intentionally make the same mistakes that I made this year. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do that, because the category is progress. The category is go up, sis. The category is push. Okay? So that's gold, that's T. And that's it, y'all. I really, really, really hope you guys love this video. And like I said, y'all, definitely go ahead and check out how to, y'all, it's like literally storming. If y'all know, right now in Florida, we got a little tropical storm, and this little tropical storm is ripping us a new ass. Okay? Once I learned like how to get on certain things, now I go on my stuff and I customize, and I do this, I do that, I take out, I do this. It's so easy now for me. Okay? So do not wing it. Do not wing it. Go ahead. Y'all remember Love and Hip Hop when Chrissy said, "Bitch, you winging it." Bitch, that means you wanging it. Yo, that shit is so funny. That shit is funny. Bitch, you wanging it. That shit was so funny to me. Okay, so I got so sidetracked. What was I talking about? Yeah. Don't wing it. Don't wing it. Do your research. Educate yourself. It's too much research out here for you to be winging some stuff. Okay? Do not wing it. Go ahead and do your research. If I can help you with anything, you guys go ahead and leave a comment down below. Y'all know I got y'all. Like, 2021 is our year. I told y'all that. Like, we can't do it by ourselves. I need you. You need me. We need each other. Yeah? Yeah. I'm not playing. Like, y'all, don't leave. Click that right there. It's right on. Where is that? Yo, my nails. That's tacky. Let's do this. It's right down there. Is it down there? Wait. If I'm right, y'all gotta subscribe. It's right. It's right here. It's right there. Right there. Don't play me. Don't play me. Right there. Yo. Yeah. I hope I'm right. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Again, all my future babes, all my future boss babes, all my boss babes, all my mom boss, all my future mom boss. I wish you guys all the best. 2021, we going up. It's up. It's stuck. Take all the negative people out your life, honey. Because what we not gonna do, we not going back. Okay? We're not going back next year. 2020 was already a lot. We're not doing it 2021. Let's get it. Let's go. And I will see you guys in another freaking video. Bye, y'all.